I wanted to add a little bit more to what climbing self-rescue entailed, and rather than redo the video that I shot before, I thought I would just add on to it. Part of the reason why I just want to add on to it is easier, but also like I think it illustrates how this is a different format for us. So I hope Sarah McGregor and I, the other assistant instructor, and I hope you'll give us some grace and like let us work with us as we'll work with you. We want to make this like a great experience for you. And I know one of the things that Sarah and I have talked about is just having ways that we can connect with each other. Now, normally when we teach, we get to, ask questions of each other, say, hey, do you want to add anything? Did I forget anything? Like, look at my notes, and so that's what's different about this. Like, I'm speaking into a camera. You all are going to be working on material, like looking at videos and pictures and directions, videos being the big thing. And so hence, it's different than in that normal face-to-face class time where you can just like ask someone a question or look at somebody else and things like that. So that's one of the reasons why we just want to really encourage you to, relax with it a little bit. Like I was going to put some suggestions out there for getting some music, going outside. One of the examples I gave was like, using a tree for like your anchor and practicing doing things in a tree so you're outside, getting some fresh air. And so that's just a little plug there to like, reach out to us, text us, contact each other as classmates. We do want you to like stay isolated, like don't go like connect with each other. We'll give you some suggestions as we go along in the course for eventually when you're able to go climbing outside. We'll give some very specific suggestions of areas and routes where you can go practice this stuff on a rope, and we'll give you some more detail about how to do that safely. But some of the things I wanted to add about climbing self-rescue that I realized that maybe I didn't address as well is, in short, this course you'll learn about how to go down, meaning getting yourself down by lowering or by rappelling with somebody else, including rappelling yourself. So a bunch of it's about getting down, and there's a whole bunch of that. One of the lessons we call is just rappelling madness. And typically when we run this course, there's a whole day where all we do is rappel all day long. And a lot of times students are like, what? We're going to spend all day long rappelling? How could there be that much to it? And then once you get into it, you're like, whoa, there really is that much to it. And then there's a bunch of things that involve going up, whether that's you going up a rope or you bringing a climber up if they are stuck and need assistance. So, and just to give you some like context of where this can fit in, over the years we have so many different types of people who take this, whether it's recreational climbers, climbers that want to become guides or instructors, or climbers that are already professionals, people that are already climbing guides or climbing instructors. This is a great segue into the American Mountain Guides Association single pitch instructor course. I'm an assistant provider for those courses and exams, and so over the years we've had a lot of students take this class as a kind of a springboard to taking that SPI with the AMGA, which is really the requirement if you want to go work for a company or an organization like teaching or guiding climbing outside. And so this class is often a great springboard to that, or people that have taken the SPI course will often take this to just kind of freshen up their skills to get ready for the exam. A lot of what's taught in here is directly applicable to that SPI. A lot of it's the same. And so in my experience, students that have already taken this self-rescue course do really well in that SPI course and exam. We also have a lot of students that have already taken the SPI course and exam and become certified, but they want to like keep up on their skills. And over the years, we always have a lot of students that actually repeat this course because really, ideally you're not having to use your self-rescue skills on a daily basis. You're not having bad things happen to you. So it's one of those things where if you don't practice them, the skills are perishable, they can go away. So we really encourage people to keep taking this class, hence why we do have people take it every year or every other year because they want to keep their skills fresh. And for this course, because we're not face-to-face and you can do that at your own pace, we'll give you a lot of extra stuff, so even if you have taken it before, you can get more out of it. Now, one of the things here too is like our final scenario for this course involves basically what is the rock rescue drill, and that is a portion of the rock guide exam that guides have to take to become a certified rock guide, and it's a pretty extensive like drill. And so what we have you do here is basically that entire drill, not completely all step by step, but it's all the components of it. And our final scenario is almost the same rock rescue drill. So that's also another big plug, that if with what you learn here, you want to become a guide someday, this is a great springboard for that. Plus, that drill is set up because it really encompasses this wide range of skills that is considered to be like a good measure for the industry. So that's a little bit more about climbing self-rescue and what you're going to get out of this. Again, feel free to contact with us any questions. Email us, text us, call us. Sarah and I are both happy to answer your questions.